Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this live trading webinar. Today, it's a beautiful day, I can say, in this part of the world. It's sunny. I don't want to offend our friends in the UK. I hope so. Good morning. Hello, you have a beautiful day. Hello, good morning. Hello, everyone. Hello. Guys, how are you today? How is everything? How is trading going? So I think we are right to start. So please make sure you know about the weekly trading podcast. Valuable, super valuable information. I know that people, you are constantly here. I'm sure you already download them. You are consistent with them. But those who are new here, guys, let me just take you to the website fast and show you what I'm talking about. Here, admiralmarkets.com, analytics, weekly trading podcast. You click there. On a weekly basis on Monday, I record and upload on about maximum 5 minutes length the major news events and how can they affect your trading. So please, if you scroll down and you can choose how you want to listen them. Here it's the Spotify. You click there and it takes you directly to where you can download them. If you have the Spotify on your phone, the Apple Podcast, the Google One, and so on and so forth, the SoundCloud speaker. So please make sure you download them and you listen to them. And also, I would like to make sure that you have the mobile application. Download it from your App Store, from the Google Play, so you can monitor your account. You can also place trades, and as I always say, it's a great tool for those who have investment account with us. And this is the risk warning. It's just simply said that trading involves risk because it's a product with leverage mainly, and this content is for general information only, and it's not intended to provide any trading or investment advice or personal recommendation. I'm also having my iced coffee in the morning for those who are curious. So let's go to the website and economic calendar. What's going on in the world today? Two major news events. One, it's super critical for traders. And can you guess which one is it? And yes, you are right. So the Fed's interest rates decision is going to be today. An estimation to jump 75 basic points. That can bring so much strength in the dollar if this is going to happen right here. So we will see what they're going to announce, to be honest, and then we see how the market reacts. And then, before that, we have the ADP employment change. I explained in the podcast what is it about. So we can see the number drop a little bit. I'm not going to be very weighted on that in terms of volatility, but definitely this one here, it's something you can keep an eye on. Okay, and please, guys, make sure, and that's not a personal recommendation or advice or something, but please make sure you do not trade with real money on intraday charts just around this interest rates decision, please. Okay, you're gonna just harm your accounts, and it's not worth it. If other people, they tell you, yeah, let's trade the Feds, let's trade this and make money and blah blah. As a professional background trader, I'm just telling you 100%. Please be away from this stuff. There are so many opportunities. during normal market conditions to trade them. So you don't need to just get caught in all these volatile market events. Okay. So let's move on. Premium Analytics, it's the portal we read important news, and the morning briefing shows that today's headline. So the People's Bank of China, the governor tried to keep one stable. On the other side, Japan finance minister is very concerned about the weakening of Japanese yen. Saudi Arabia, US on high alert after warning of imminent Iranian attack. Before open production cut, Saudis heard objections from a top ally, the United Arab Emirates. HSBC CFO Stevenson saw top job before price resignation. What else we have here? German Prime Minister poised for re-election aim surging inflation, war in Ukraine. China enforced notice of 4.48 billion loan. AMD forecast steepening slump in PC sales as consumer demand softening, and Airbnb book record revenue as travel demand remains strong. The last one, giants advise brands to pause spending on Elon Musk's Twitter. So it's time to have a look what's happening in reality with the charts. So many pairs, as you notice, they are on a sideways movement. So why this one here? Indices, we want indices. So we have to be patient. We're going to have a clear picture today after the Fed's interest rate meeting. And remember, on Friday, it's the non-farm payroll event. Again, market can become super volatile, and we have to understand this when we are trading. So the dollar index, what do you guys see here? We said that the technical side, the last move to the upside was this one here. Since then, the market is just drifting sideways, is directionless. Anything can happen. We can draw any pattern here. We can identify connecting two spots together. Some people, they consider this as a retracement. Some other people, they consider this as a new downtrend. But professional technical analysts, we just consider this as a sideways move of the price because it didn't break below or above any structural price so far. So what can we expect to happen here? We can take it, the one way to see it is to take it day by day occasion and just focus on the last day's price action. Because as swing traders, we cannot position ourselves as we don't have a trending market. All right, that's how we think in this environment. So yesterday we saw some sell-off during the Asia and the London session in the dollar. We saw the market, it was going lower and lower. Apparently in the New York session, buyers, they stepped in here and they rescued the prices. They flushed out the week's short, the people who entered short there and they had their stops there, they got stopped out. And the people who were long from here, were long from right there, they got stopped out here. So, and that's what this bullish engulfing combination with a low test candle shows, or pin bar shows. Okay, what can we expect today? really only the anticipation of the Fed's interest rate decision can give indication to this market to experience some more bullishness, but it's very it's not clear at all. Okay, so let's find something which makes sense. We had a nice strong close on the DAX yesterday, so still bullish up to this level here. We are holding some positions from down there, so we see what's going to happen. Hope it's going to play out good. By this time, in my opinion, stops should be moved a bit higher, okay, and not just in break even. I don't like this break even without taking profits out of the trades. We have to pay ourselves and we have to appreciate and reward ourselves for the good trades we enter. On the FTSE, finally, we broke above this resistance with much momentum. So I expect the market now to come and retest this level here. So I will start looking for buys, waiting for some retracement. Ideally, the type of retracement we want to see on the FTSE, it's going to be similar to the retracements we saw last week on the DAX, with these candles with small bodies related to the previous bullish candles. See strong bullish candles here, and this retracement came with small bodies. That means low volume. That means lack of momentum. So it's an indication that buyers, they stepped in. Then we talked about this. We were live at that time, and we said we can place some pending orders here to take this bullish engulfing, and it played out on the New York session. I'm not going to repeat that. So let's move on. Dow Jones. On the daily chart, we said that we were bullish from this point here. Again, very minimal retracement, as you can see. That was a crystal clear market structure with higher highs, double bottom, bullish engulfing. First target, if you like, it's been achieved. I don't know if you guys holding some positions here. So we see this minimal retracement at this point here. So the candles are very small compared to this impulse candle here. So we can still see some push to the upside, especially, but not especially. We have to see also what is going to happen today with the interest rates, right, guys? Nasdaq, we are still in the earnings season. Many stocks listed on the Nasdaq, they just report bad financial statements. So or weak financial statements comparing to other quarters. So this market, it's just start around this area, and we have this bearish engulfing here, but there is no a consistent pattern with the Dow Jones or with the S&P to say, okay, all the indices, they show some weakness. Because guys, remember, on Nasdaq, same stocks, there are many stocks they listed on Nasdaq that they listed also on the S&P 500. So we have to understand this correlation. All right. Are you guys with me? Am I talking to myself only? So S&P 500, yes, thank you so much. Guys, as I said many times, we are here. Okay, that's great. As I said many times, that during this live tradings, it's getting a bit hard sometimes just to listen myself, and I don't see you. I can't hear you. It's just what you type there. So let's try to make it also a bit fun this time, okay? Especially for those in the UK, it's just 7:30 a.m. and so we have to start the day very in a great mood, okay? So back to the charts. S&P 500. Can we take some trades here today on the 4-hour intraday? It's not something we see that it's in play. If we put this trend line here, this trend line can act as a support on a price tested. If we go down, someone yesterday, right, we're about to finish the session, asked why I don't analyze the 4-hour chart. My friend, if you are here, please let me know. Sorry for that. The reason we don't analyze the 4-hour chart, it's because the analysis, it's we do the analysis on the daily chart, and if the daily chart agrees, we go down to the 4-hour chart and try to find some trades. But when you do swing trading, yes, you can look the 4-hour chart. I mainly use the 1-hour chart because they give more reliable signals. But for intraday, it's better to use a lower time frame, because the 4-hour charts most of the time won't give you the outcome within the day. So it's like you do swing trading, but you think you do intraday. So please let me know what type of trader you are, so I can help you accordingly in these sessions. I'm talking for those who want the 4-hour charts, or who have doubt about what we do here. Okay. So back to the currencies. Let's start with the pound sideways here. Definitely we are waiting for the announcement today. There is no clear direction, and so Kyle, is that you asked yesterday? Was that that asked? Sir Kyle, my name is Theo. Just call me Theo. No formalities and sir here. Don't need that. So what do you want to know more, Kyle, Pablo, about the 4-hour charts? Real one, I've been enjoying the class since I started enjoying the call. I trade binary. Well done. I also love binary options, man. It's nice. So let me know how you're doing, and thank you for your kind comment. So pound just sideways here. The euro had more weakness yesterday, so we can let's say we take it day by day, because we don't have a clear trend in place in the euro. And I'm sure some people, they see this as a new uptrend. I just channel it because it can fit well in the channel. So some people, they say we had this move to the downside like this, and now we have a higher high. But guys, from a technical perspective, this move was the move that created a new low. Previously, it was this low. So this move created a lower low. Now, this low has been taken, question mark. The answer is no. Does this high has been taken out? Question mark. No. So where is the higher highs? So we don't have higher highs. On the other hand, so Theo, what do we have? Lower lows? No, we don't have lower lows. So what is this? It's what markets they do most of the time. They just moving sideways, guys. Okay. That's why when we see trends, we have to make sure that we trade them. And so if we take day by day here, we had some more weakness on the euro. So if we go down to the, let's say, 5-minute chart, we can try to get into some pullbacks, some lower highs, lower lows, and try to sell it if you feel confident. However, please remember, the market is not trending, and the Fed will announce interest rates today, and really the markets are waiting to see some clarity from these events. Swiss franc just moving sideways here, although we have this lower low at this point here. Again, we will see what happened with the US dollar. Aussie the same. New Zealand, the Kiwi, some strength yesterday, or we had a break above this high on the intraday level, but a close below. So far here, this one, this one looks strong. The Kiwi looks strong. So if the event, it's not going to favorable the US dollar tonight, then definitely we can see some push to the upside because Kiwi appears really strong across the board. Sideways, the USD cut, so nothing to comment here. The USD against the Japanese yen and all the Japanese yen pairs, they experience some weakness because the Japanese yen, it's trying to make its way, let's say, to get some strength. However, that's what we call retracement so far. Let me take you to the euro pound. We are still in this downward move. We will see if the price is going to keep dropping. If the price is going to keep dropping, definitely we can see some retest of at least this level here. So for intraday, we had a candle yesterday as an inside candle, a decision in the market, but for me, it's still downtrend. So I'm still looking for sales here, sell positions. Pound CHF, this one here, it's this area that it was the move to the downside. So it's been broken. So since here we're start looking for some buys. Now the market start around here. It shows maybe that CHF, yep, it shows that the sellers from the Swiss franc side are not really there to take control and push this market to the downside. So maybe we can see more push to the upside. Gold looks a bit clear for intraday charts today because yesterday around this support, we put this bullish engulfing again. This is not trending. So if we're going to trade them, we will definitely need to use a smaller size. We can reduce our risk side. So I don't like to focus on chart patterns on the 5-minute chart, but just for the example, I'm going to show you here what's happening. So we have this formation where the price is just, let me find the one I want. So every time the price is trying to retest this line here, this support line, the market just stays higher. Do you see that? And if we draw this line here, it's like we have a push to the upside, and then the buyers, they rescue on a higher prices. So this, it's a kind of an ascending triangle. If we can see this triangle, okay, so we expect that a push to the upside, it's valid. If we see the market just stop somewhere here, maybe we can see some push to the upside. Why I say that? Just because of this formation. It's not something I trade. I never trade on the 5-minute chart patterns because they are super unreliable. I'm not saying they don't give good trades. They definitely do sometimes, but out of 100 trade sample, it's not that reliable compared to the 4-hour chart patterns and to the 1-hour chart patterns. Crude oil, steel for intraday, you have an resistance here to be careful of. This high point for intraday, it's resistant. For swing traders, because we had this breaking of the high here, so we have a higher high. So for swing trading is still valid for buys. EuroCAD, this pattern failed, the ascending triangle on the daily chart. It failed over the second candle, the red candle. So we see push to the downside. If we clear, so that was the swing on this market. That was the origin of this impulse move. Can you see it, guys? I hope it's clear to everyone. This higher high happened because of this, the higher high break here. It started from this point down here. So if we break below this point, then we have a new lower low in the market. So we're going to look for some retest and try to short it all the way down here. So that's the plan. We will see what's going to happen. But for intraday, again, I'm not very strong seller here. I wanted to share with you this one here today. Euro New Zealand, someone was asking me about this pattern here. Finally, we had this new structure to the downside. It's a good pair to start looking for short plays now. If we go down to the 4-hour chart, we create these lower highs and lower lows, or the spread it's so big to go down to the 5-minute chart. Guys, I'm just telling you from experience. Rumen, it's you, yeah? Are you still short here? So that's a good one. I like it. So I'm going to look to get some positions when the retracements will happen. So that's on my watch list. And another one it's on my watch list is the Aussie New Zealand. Finally, we had this impulse move retracement. Now we have a trend in place. So this one, it's on my watch list as well. I'm waiting for some retracements, and there is a target at 106 here down there. Yeah, spotted. So there is, this is very promising here. You sold it on the 4-hour. Well done. I assume you're talking about this one here. So that's a good trade, in my opinion. I think Aussie CAD. Where is Aussie CAD? Aussie CAD here daily. I'm still bearish, to be honest, on Aussie CAD because we have this lower high structure didn't broken yet. So guys, generally this time the New Zealand dollar, it's strong than anything else, and it's something that it takes our attention. So try to find some trades there. Maybe they're gonna play good. And gas for our chart. It's maybe we can see some short plays coming in the market. This move there. Yeah, we have a nice channel as well. So we can definitely, I believe if we're going to see some bearishness in this market, we're going to see it around this area because of another combination I do on my analysis. I don't want to complicate the things. I'm going to mention it. I will not say on order blocks, but I look on impulse candles with strong bodies. And if they don't follow through immediately, usually they are retested around the middle of the candle. So if we're going to see some pullback, we're going to see it somewhere here. And I will see if I will get involved with the gas at this point. So some questions here. Real one, I'm not doing very well, to be candid. That's okay. That's fine. Binary options has their own also difficulty there. So if you like this analysis here, you can use it on your trading, and it's definitely going to help you because it's going to help you stay out of markets that they really don't move the way you think you move because of what you learn here. Euro US dollar may be a correction in 2 waves, yes, and will be a continuation down. Definitely flooring, definitely. I support that as well. I'm still struggling, but never stopping. That's great. Fantastic. What's the main reason of the strength of the New Zealand dollar? It has to do something with their recently unemployment rate that apparently it's the only major economy that shows strength in terms of employment, and then because New Zealand exports a lot, so other countries import a lot. The New Zealand dollar, based on the US dollar analysis, it weakened a lot, so it made it attractive for importers to exchange their money to Kiwi. And now it's time to get some strength in the market. That's how it goes most of the time. Yes, Rumen, thanks. You are welcome. Malden, Rumen, don't we have higher highs and higher lows? Yes, we don't have higher highs and higher lows. But on the swing trading, we use a slightly different approach. Remember that we still have a downtrend here on the daily chart, and a downtrend on the daily chart. When you do swing trading on the 4-hour chart, guys, because the price action it's more stable and reliable on the daily and let's say on the 4-hour chart most of the time. So you don't need to be that strict. Like if you tell me you're going to go to the 5-minute now and sell it, I will definitely say no, that's not appropriate, because we don't have lower highs and lower lows, because we want to go with the momentum. We don't hold trades over the night. So either the momentum is present, either not. If it's present, we get in. If we win, we win. If we lost, we take the loss and we move on. Okay, that's how we play the lower time frames. But a different approach requires for the daily and 4-hour swing trading, because these trades, they give these time frames, they give much more solid price action signals and chart patterns. And in many occasions, we keep trades for open over a night. So we have to give the trade room to move. Okay. Okay, great. Guys, I hope it was Ioan Hotea, Pound New Zealand daily, a possible head and shoulders. Not that much. Okay, and please make sure you just type on the chat next time, because I don't see the question and answers. Sorry for that if I answer late. Okay, guys, I would like to wish you a lovely day ahead. Please remember, if you stay around on the Fed announcement, please do not trade with real accounts around these events. They can, or if you are not trading on the 4-hour daily charts like you are swing trading, but if you are trading intraday, please make sure you are not in the market around this time. Okay. Again, it was a pleasure and an honor to be with you at this time in this webinar. I hope you gain a lot of love, lot of value. Please make sure you like these videos on the YouTube, guys. It's very supportive from your side. Mr. Cherry, I didn't hear you today. I hope you're doing all right. And HY, guys, I hope everyone doing all right. I just mentioned a few things from the YouTube because they didn't say anything, and I know they're here. Okay, so, and for those who are listening us through the Zoom account, guys, please make sure, keep it consistent and give some feedback after I close the session. You're going to redirect it to leave some feedback. Whatever you have to say, just say it there. If you have some suggestions, if you are happy with this webinar or not, if you want to see something else, please try at least on a weekly, if not on a daily basis, if you don't feel bored. Okay, just leave us some feedback. It will really appreciate it. You don't need me to mention it all the time. If you have the 30 seconds, I will definitely appreciate it. Okay. All right. So I wish you to have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to see you again tomorrow at the same time. Guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.